All right, back again for another deep dive. And, well, let's just get right into it, huh?
Sounds good to me.
Perfect. So today we're going to be talking about, you guessed it, the North London Derby.
Yeah, always a good one.
And this was a big one. I mean, really, really big for both teams.
Oh, for sure. It had huge implications on the table, and well, the match itself was just a roller
Oh,
coaster.
yeah, definitely a roller coaster.
Yeah.
So how about we just dive right in? What do you think?
Let's do it.
So the big question, right, how did Arsenal pull off that comeback win, and what does it mean going forward?
Yeah, well, it's interesting because Tottenham, despite their recent form, they really came out swinging with some grit for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Uh,
Um, I mean, you could see it right from the beginning. They were really focused on defense. I mean, that
definitely.
block from Draguan on Trossard, I mean, right out of the gate, that was massive.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And then Kinski, Premier League debut, remember?
Wow, yeah.
Almost gave a goal to Havertz right away, but then recovered like a champ.
Yeah, he had a great game, all things considered.
Do you think those early saves kind of set the tone for Tottenham's confidence?
Probably. I mean, it's got to do something for you, right? Make it a big save like that early on. It's got to boost your confidence, boost the team's confidence.
Right. And then, I mean, just riding that wave,
Yeah.
you have Son Heung-min, their captain, scores a deflected goal,
Ugh,
and the Emirates goes silent.
I bet.
Just, wow.
As a Tottenham fan, that's got to be just the best feeling, right? To silence your rivals at their own home.
Oh, I bet. I bet. So you could definitely feel the pressure mounting on Arsenal at
Yeah,
that point.
yeah, absolutely.
But like we've seen time and time again, this Arsenal squad is nothing if not resilient.
They really are, and their response was quick too. I mean, Gabriel Magalhães just rises above everybody,
Yeah,
gets that powerful header, and then deflection off Solanke, and just like that, it's tied up.
just like that.
Yeah.
And then boom, right before halftime, Leandro Trossard slips one past Kinski and Arsenal takes the lead.
Yeah, what a turnaround.
I mean, talk about turning the tide. What was it about Arsenal's attack that let them break through like that?
Well, Arsenal was using a really fluid attacking formation with lots of interchanging positions, and it really made them hard to mark. Tottenham had a hard time keeping up with it, especially on the flanks, and that's where Trossard was really causing problems.
Yeah, he had a great game.
Yeah, he did.
But it wasn't all smooth sailing for Arsenal in the second half, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they missed some pretty big opportunities.
Oh, yeah, they did. Havertz, his runs were great, and, exploiting that space that Tottenham's high defensive line left open, but his finishing just wasn't there.
Right.
I mean, was it nerves, fatigue? Who knows? But, that's the kind of thing that can really make or break you in a big game like this.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then you have Rice and Ødegaard almost scoring.
So close.
It felt like Arsenal could have just put the game away right there, but they just couldn't get that final touch.
Yeah, it was pretty agonizing to watch.
I bet.
Tactically, though, it seemed like Arsenal was in control for most of the match.
Oh, absolutely. They had possession, they controlled the tempo, and really limited Tottenham's attack. I mean, it wasn't just about the goals, it was a complete performance.
Yeah, I mean, total domination. So final score 2-1 Arsenal. Let's talk about what that means to the table.
Right. Well, this win puts Arsenal just 4 points behind Liverpool at the top of the table.
Wow.
And it's their third win in a row against Tottenham, which they haven't done since the late 80s.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, so that's got to feel good, for the fans and for building momentum. On the other side of things, Tottenham drops to 13th place with only one win in their last 9 league matches.
Oof, yeah, that's not good.
Not good at all.
I mean, this match wasn't just a one-off for Tottenham.
Mm,
Their defense has been a real problem all season.
yeah, it has.
And we saw that even in the first few minutes of the match.
Right.
So is it a personnel issue? Tactics? What do you think?
I think it's a bit of both, honestly. I mean, they have some talented defenders on paper.
Yeah.
But they're just not playing well together. It feels like there's no chemistry,
Yeah.
no communication. And then on top of that, they're not creating many scoring chances either. So yeah, it's a pretty worrying situation for Tottenham.
Yeah, you hate to see it. Okay, so to recap, we saw Arsenal's resilience and attacking power win the day while Tottenham is still searching for answers.
That's a good summary. And this brings up an interesting question. Can Arsenal keep playing at this level and make a real run for the title? And what does Tottenham need to do to turn things around?
Yeah, big questions for both clubs. The Premier League never disappoints.
It really doesn't.
And this race to the top is just getting more and more interesting.
Absolutely.
All right, well, that's all the time we have for today. Thanks for tuning in to another deep dive.
Thanks for having me.
And we'll catch you next time.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.